The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Hi, episode 735.
Jeez.
Back in the studio. I feel like it's been a minute. We pre-recorded a bunch of stuff. We got through it all. Here we are. We're back. We're live. This is actually happening. The Right Reverend Robert L. Mungle, Trey Tutson, Kristin Lindner joining the podcast again.
Well, hello.
It's been a minute since
sexy.
you. I know, right? You working on your ASMR? Is that your?
I have no idea what those initials mean, but yes, I was.
What the fuck is that? I've been seeing that.
So here's the thing. I have. Oh, let me find some of this. I have.
It's arm, but with an S in it.
No, my nieces showed me this
Wait,
shit.
what?
It's
Somebody with dyslexia is trying to spell arms?
It's no, they're Rams fan. It's people who make noises that are like supposedly it's like audibly. What's the word? Shit. Let me.
Okay.
There's a better way to.
Shit.
That's
No, it's like sounds.
I'm terrible at sound effects, so no, that's not what I was
like
doing.
extreme white shit. That's what it sounds
No.
like.
No.
Nigga, y'all love
You know
labels.
what? Everything is extreme white shit to you, Trey. So,
Yeah, y'all like labels.
There it is. Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Yeah.
It's an
We don't
experience
respect this
characterized
shit.
by a static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that begins at the scalp, but it's because of audio. It's like a bit of synesthesia.
Easy for you
It
to
looks
say.
like
yeah, that's
Trey
exactly.
is a bit skeptical.
It's
Yeah, because no niggas have this in the club. This is all I'm saying. I've been to black parties. No niggas like, ooh, tingling. No, whatever the fuck they do. None of that.
You don't tingle as a people.
Not because of sound.
I don't know, man. Lou Rawls.
I'll pull
Make
some.
it tingle.
Very white.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I will pull some actual ASMR video up in the second half,
fuck
and
that is.
Yeah, I look forward to the tingling.
We'll see, we'll see if it
Whatever
works.
they talking about. It's insane.
All right, so that wasn't what you were doing. Your voice was.
No,
just,
I was not trying to produce tingling with my arms with a S misplaced. No, that was not.
Well, it is good to be back, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We have whiskey in front of us. Shots of Jack. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Clank,
Oh,
clank,
here you
clank
go.
goes the
wanna
trolley.
Oh, yeah,
fucking-
cheers.
Yeah, you're going
Slancha.
to put that in the
He's gonna
thing.
pour it in the Coca-Cola glass. What have I missed? I've been gone for a month and a half. I had Sam. We were going to do a bunch of stuff on the road, and we just didn't. And then now I'm back, and I feel like I missed so much, Trey. I know something's going on in your life, Rob. Certainly, the wheels have turned on
know what was
one
funny?
venture or another.
What was funny was Cheeseman was in town while you were gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all should have recorded.
Yes.
I wanted to record an episode of Whiskey Brothers New York while he was here.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck happened to that?
You know, momentum. People stopped doing shit. That's it. Got to, I think they did 12 episodes,
Yeah.
and like anything else, they ran out of shit to say.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I can imagine. It's an open forum. If Dale so chooses
Did you
to
finish
do another
that?
segment, he can.
Let me have a sip of that. That's a taste.
Coke chaser.
What do you think? What we had a thing? Could we replace that with people asking me questions? I just give them advice. I'll do an advice segment. Have them drunk dial in or email in or whatever, and I'll just answer whatever for like 5 to 7 minutes.
And do. We could
just have it.
We could do
if
that.
you want to do that.
Trey, hey, look, but we only have to put that at the end. If people want to ask you questions, why don't you just collate them, bring them in, and we'll do a segment right smack in the middle of the podcast.
Okay. Well,
Absolutely.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
That,
Just have them
we'll
email
start
in.
there, and then if we have too many to deal with, then we'll just push them
Then
off
we'll
into a
push it.
bonus section.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm constantly into it with motherfuckers.
It's no joke.
That's what we'll call it. Constantly into it with
With
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers.
You want to know what I've been into? You know what happened to me?
What's that?
This weekend? The time you've been gone. I got into it. I've been getting into it with white women. Sorry, Linda. That's what's been happening.
You're
And
always
it's not-
into it with
and
white
it's
women.
not white women of your type. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, wait. Hold up.
not your genre
Pause.
of white women.
What type of white woman am I?
We have
Okay, Kristen, you got to let him answer though.
I know. I was
we have
totally
established
ready.
you are of the sweet, kind, encouraging type. You're very reasonable. I feel like I can get my point across to you.
Really?
You'll listen.
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
see that at all.
You'll shoot back.
See, reason.
This is just our
Fuck
rapport.
off, Mungle.
It's a laugh
Okay.
like you just tied someone to a railroad track. Yeah, you're fucking reasonable.
I don't know what you do with other niggas, but as far as this one goes,
Oh dear.
you've been very
All right.
encouraging.
All right.
You're
Thank you.
Okay.
No, I
yeah,
will try.
very
So you're the
very Michelle Pfeiffer type.
Holy shit!
Very,
All right.
like, you know, whisper in my ear. Don't worry.
I have been cowed. All right, please continue.
Don't
Very
worry.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
You'll be out of
know,
here
right?
soon.
so
Yeah, you know, shit like that.
so you've been into it with the other kinds of white women.
Man, these women out here disrespectful. So what this they are they're highly disrespectful. I don't understand. This is all I've been saying.
You should call them
So-
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I don't get
I'm tingling when you say that.
this sound shit. It's stupid. Is this no?
Carry on.
It ain't.
Carry
All right, fuck it. So I'll tell you this chick.
Light breeze.
I got I got celebrities that I still like and I'm into.
Okay.
Right? Not them as a whole, but I feel like this. Everyone has your life is set up into these intervals. Like there's parts of you that a person gonna like. There's moments of you that you like.
Sure.
Like right now, I love my parents, but I didn't like them as kids. That version of them, they sucked. So if I tell you that I like fucking R. Kelly, the proper response should be which one?
Right.
Because there's multiple R. Kellys. Like I don't like sex code R. Kelly. I like
Right.
I Believe I Can Fly R. Kelly.
I
That's
like
my R. Kelly.
12 play R. Kelly.
12, right? Right. And they're like
Summer Bunnies.
So the girl's like, well, when you say something like that, and I will say this, if you have allegations, you should not be allowed to make art because that conflicts the goddamn fan.
Sure.
Because you be sitting there listening to the music like, oh, shit, I really hope he didn't do this because track 5 is a banger. Like, this shit is really, you know, you don't want to be attached to the guilt or
Right.
whatever the fuck.
So
But,
as soon as you get busted, you got to stop.
but to the new shit, because you can't make, because what you're attached to is actually the memories of the shit. So she's like, when you hear this stuff, you're supporting this, you're supporting that. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm not. I'm supporting the memories I had when I was listening to this shit.
Bill
When I-
Cosby's himself is still fantastic.
Yes.
It is,
When I
yeah.
hear Billie Jean, I'm imagining me moonwalking in my
Right.
dress socks in the kitchen.
But
Not
when
Mike
somebody's
sucking
dead,
some little
when
kid
do you
off.
do that?
Huh?
What do you do when Michael Jackson's dead, though?
I'd still connected to that shit. To the dress sock
Billie Jean
shit.
is still a great record.
Yes.
Or still a great song.
The only person that should feel bad about hearing Billie Jean is the kids in the documentaries that was getting their dick sucked while that was playing. That's the only people that
Well,
should
they have
feel
a
weird.
bad memory of it. They don't have
Exactly.
And also, I doubt Michael was listening to Michael while he was doing that.
Oh, I think he was that egotistical. You think he was
He
listening
probably
to
was.
Prince?
He probably was.
Let me listen to the competition. I'm gonna suck your dick to Purple Rain. Hell no. So I've been arguing with white women about
About
you know,
that.
So you have to the argument they're saying that you have to let everything go.
you gotta let it all go. And I'm like, no, I can like this
As
motherfucker
soon-
in sections.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like you can like no, I like this I like fucking Buffalo Bill OJ. I don't like double homicide OJ. You know what I mean? Like
Wait, what? I'm sorry. Go back.
You understand what I
Because
mean?
he's not. He's not
played for the
releasing
Bills.
albums like you're okay.
He's
All
got a
right.
Twitter. He's got a Twitter account.
you can. He
Yeah.
got Twitter.
If you're
I like Twitter.
And
OJ.
also,
Hey.
to be honest, he was found innocent.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I got into
All
it.
right.
I got
Shut
into
the
it.
fuck up.
He was.
All right.
Yeah,
Shut
but listen,
the
hey, I
fuck
got into
up.
it. Yeah, he's guilty as fuck. But
Glove
yeah,
and
found
fit.
guilty. But I got into
We
it.
must have quit.
I got
Are
it-
you really going there?
I got
All right.
into it on Twitter with somebody from the XFL when I said, "Hey,
hilarious
y'all need to
this.
hire O.J. Simpson as
Color commentary.
a color commentator." And they go, "Are you why?" And I said, "Well, because he's a Heisman Trophy winner, fucking pro NFL Hall Pro,
He was an analyst
Hall
for
of Famer,
NBC.
yeah, and an analyst." And they go, "I don't think people would like that. Why?" And they're like, "Because he killed, acquitted."
He was
Acquitted.
not. Fuck do you
It's the
mean?
XFL. What the fuck do you want? You're not going to compete. This is what you need.
But
Yes.
we've talked about this before.
Warren Sapp, get all them convicted niggas. That's what the XFL should be. Ex-cons
yeah,
as the analysts and everything.
yeah, sure,
I'm fucking serious.
yeah. And let them fight over a sandwich.
Did you see? Speaking of sport, I want to get sidetracked. I want to come back to this, but the some of the old guys were talking about the modern baseball, and Goose Gossage was one of the guys they were interviewing. So Pete Rose had some things to say. They were talking to the
Sure.
old guy, but about all the shifts and the way it's all. The article was almost redacted. Trying to read Goose Gossage,
Yeah.
and these dumb sons of bitch motherfucker. I mean, he is cussing out this generation.
Uh-huh.
It's a
I was
worthwhile read.
All the way with you till you said redacted. You fucking lost me at redacted. What's redacted?
That's like in government
Wait, what?
documents.
The fuck is redacted?
What do you think it is? Venture a guess.
Kiboshed.
Kibosh?
Yeah.
No, it's
Kinda. Yeah.
Ruined.
public. No, it's when they take a government document and they black stuff out. That's what.
Oh, I've seen that shit.
Yeah, that's redacted.
That's ridiculous. What the fuck that is? It's fucking ridiculous.
This is
Dude,
ridiculous.
just say it. I
Ridiculous.
never understood that shit. Why are you blacking it out?
What's a better?
We know he said, motherfucker, please. Or what, like, we can just say it.
Would you rather they whited it
I
out?
never understood. No. I just I don't know. I don't understand.
Censorship.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's fucking, it's ridiculous. Especially, I'm talking about shit like that. Court cases, just show us everything.
But there's certain things that are not
Why?
public.
Because of what?
Because I'm not in charge.
Don't you watch Law and Order? Come on.
Chung chung.
You know what I love about Law and Order?
I'll wait on Ice-T lines.
This is what I love about Law and Order. They live in this fantasy world in which judges care about the Constitution. I was like, I'm afraid that evidence isn't allowed because you stepped on a roach when you fucking got it.
Yeah.
Like any judge, they're throwing out fucking convictions left and right from child rapists. Oh, this guy's gonna walk the street now. Ice-T's got to punch him.
I need somebody to explain to me the fascination with Law and Order because
I've only seen like 3 episodes.
I've never
maybe
seen
ever.
I've seen like 2 maybe.
My
I
whole
love
life.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
watched Criminal Minds. I watched
Law and Order is the best.
Okay,
Yeah,
but aren't
because
there?
I've heard like everyone's obsessed with it.
Yeah,
like
it's
there's
great.
so many comics that do jokes about it. The dung dung. Yeah, I've heard so many. Yeah.
I know
Law and Order
that.
is the best
I know-
show. It was the best show on television.
Okay, but
no,
is it?
The West Wing
Well,
was the
I'm
best show
talking
on
about
television.
crime
What?
dramas.
Fuck, y'all ain't never seen Martin, niggas? What's wrong with y'all? Law and Order is the best shit?
Law and Order's great,
Shit.
man. In terms
It is.
of,
My dad used to watch the shit out
in terms
of Law
of
and
crime shows, it's the best.
No.
It's the best.
All
Hell
right,
no.
so all right,
Yeah,
so what is the best
The
show
best-
on TV?
The best crime show?
Yeah.
If we talking crime
Yeah.
specifically.
Okay. Yeah.
Forensic Files.
Well,
There
that's
is
not.
no-
That's fucking
it's
true
dudes
life. It's
murdering women.
I know.
It's the best show on TV ever.
Well, then
About
You get to
murdering
see a
women
bitch just-
specifically.
Take some of this mercury, bitch, and dead. I love that's me and my dad favorite shit. We would watch.
Okay.
Yeah, but
How does
marathons
your
of
wife
that
feel
shit.
about the fact that that's your favorite show?
Who gives a fuck? She's into crime. I don't give a fuck. She respects me for that. Oh, hold on, wait, let me chill. This nigga know how to get rid of me. I know it, yeah. Fucking put antifreeze in her food over the course of time. Right? They got a chemical
That
in it
is
that you
romantic.
You boil this shit. Oh, you put it in a pot, you boil it. There's a chemical that you mix
Does
in
she
it that
know
makes
to be
it tasteless.
very, very aware that if you're
They've
ever
talked about
cooking
this.
dinner,
They've made
talked-
plans.
Yeah.
she's got a plan too.
I got a policy
does?
on her. She got a policy on me. We're trying to figure out what's the perfect way to get rid of each other.
do you both have life insurance policies?
Yes.
Excellent.
So we
okay.
try to figure out a way to make it
sure that you're
accidental.
both going to be happy. Whoever's got the drop on the other, it's going to be beautiful.
It's really not hard to murder my wife. I could just bait her with a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Over
Oh,
here,
those are
Shay,
good, though, right?
into these woods. Yeah, she go her ass over there, eat some of that fucking ciabatta bread, pap, pap, to the back of the head, put her in a
That
bag. I
doesn't
lost
look-
my wife. We went hiking.
You know this is a podcast.
So
right?
unbelievable.
You do-
They wouldn't believe it. I'm guilty.
So
Two
look-
niggas hiking. It's a
Hey,
wrap.
relax.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just do it at the churches. They'll never put it together. We got to take a quick
Very
break.
true.
We're coming right back. Trey Tutson and Rob
At a
Bungle.
heart chicken. They be like, what the fuck?
Kristin
Bland
Lindner
white chicken?
sitting in at the-
Two niggas was eating bland chicken. That's a bar joke.
We'll be right back.
Are you new to the Whiskey Brothers? Then check out the legendary first 400 episodes. Access the archives at praisewhiskey.com.
All right, we're back. Whiskey Brothers podcast. Slade, Trey, Rob, Kristen. We were talking about ASMR earlier, and you know what it is, Rob.
I have heard of it.
Because you're a fetishist with the feet,
Yeah.
so you've dabbled into weird. I'm just saying,
I
you
don't
know
know.
the darker parts of the internet.
This shit is
Well,
a 21
okay.
Savage song.
Trey, you don't know what we're talking about. Kristen, you don't know what we're talking about. Okay, we'll see. I'm just grabbing a random track here. The visual is not necessary. It's the audio.
Yeah.
Good evening. My name is GB. Welcome to my channel. Tonight is a combination of a few
You know what?
Scratching. Rambling.
Oh my God. Okay,
Yeah.
well that was disturbing what Trey just did. That reminds me of tacos.
Oh yeah.
Taco flavored kisses. No,
Shit is stupid.
Go to sleep.
go to
Go to
sleep.
sleep.
Go to sleep.
Tacos.
It is okay.
You know what, Rob? You should have this.
Yeah, I
you
should
have
do
one
one of these. Yeah.
Your
Trey,
anime
I-
experience.
This is.
I'm just disappointed in
Wait,
mass
wait,
shooters.
Trey, Trey, you have to hear this. You have to hear this.
This is some of my favorite things.
Fucker.
Eating tacos in bed. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
here's another,
Asshole got me right in the ear.
Now we have to be very quiet. Sit back, relax, and
Cocksucker. All right, I'm not falling for it again.
I won't do it again.
No, there is a weird.
We're gonna do scratching now. Some more scratching.
No, there is a weird group of
So
people.
that's the ASRM.
It's a thing.
Crap or whatever.
It's a thing.
No,
it is
I got
real.
it. I got it when I heard that. I understand it.
ASRM
I mean,
is gonna
I-
rock
You understand it.
Listen,
That
I understand that. That didn't affect you in a
Okay.
physical way.
13 million views.
13 million.
Views. So you watch that and get a physical reaction to it?
Yeah.
It's not just
listen-
auditory?
It's on YouTube, so
It's
it
on
plays.
YouTube. So I don't know if
It's
you
13 million
Yeah,
plays.
plays.
so,
You know how YouTube works.
yeah.
Right, but do you watch her as well?
You can see her.
Yeah, you can see her.
Yeah. Would you? And she's cute. That one. Let's see.
I want to. So I'm trying to
I
figure
want
out.
to see her.
Well, because I'm. Oh no, I'm looking at something different.
This
Yeah.
one.
So that's her. Yeah. And she's
Oh.
tapping on shit.
Fucking hilarious.
White people, huh, Trey?
With this.
White people, Trey.
No, you'd have to watch Trey. You have to see her.
Let me see her. Let me see. what
She's
she-
just scratching bread. I don't even
she's
know.
just-
She should be
But-
shot.
No, I think the
She should
whispering
be
is. I mean, the
shot.
whispering is okay. Trey,
She should be shot.
should
No.
she be shot or
Your
should be,
parents-
she should
Okay.
be fed some chicken? Maybe.
What a fuck?
Because that's
In the
romantic.
woods.
The way that you would feed someone chicken with poison in it or whatever
So-
the fuck you do to loved ones.
Arsenic chicken.
To get some money.
That's
I
romantic.
murdered him for $100,000.
I love the way that you think about people that you love. It's so romantic.
It's just my wife. I'm over the love. What are you talking about? I'm over this shit. I want some new shit to happen. Like, how would I feel?
That
when
was a
you
Lionel
die?
Richie song, "Over the Love."
over the love. I'm over the love.
Over the love. Hello. I'm over the love. I'm over the love.
I look at you across the room and I'm over the love.
Won't you die? Won't you die? I'm over the love.
I see your stupid face and I'm over the love.
I'm over the love.
Dude should start a band
Yeah.
called "Kill Yourselves."
I hate you,
Antifreeze.
bitch.
Antifreeze. Oh, I'm over the love. Come on, funny feeling.
You know what? That should be an ASMR of somebody poisoning their spouse.
I'm sure there is. Trey, you might have found your niche.
Honey, what are you feeling right now? Is it numbness? You're feeling bleakness.
Do you hear the drip,
You
drip,
feel
drip
closer to
of the
God right
antifreeze
now.
as it drips into your
It's the
system?
sound of crunching chicken. God,
do, you
you're
hear,
like,
do you hear your heart slowing?
Yeah, that-
Do you feel the sweet release of death coming? The cold hand of death choking out your last breath?
people are into weird shit, man, and there is somebody into that, and it is
Oh, fuck
You're
yeah.
laughing
They
about
should
it, but
be
someone's
shot.
getting the website.
They should be. That's why I'm like, what mass shooters doing? Y'all niggas need to plan better.
Did you see?
Stop fucking with school. Stop fucking with the future. Fuck with these niggas. They weird. What are you doing?
Did you see the somebody just there's a big there's a court case going on about the trying to figure out who's going to regulate the cuddle industry.
The cuddle.
That it is
Cuddle
a
industry?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
people
yeah.
pay money for a motherfucker to come over and
And-
spoon with their ass.
And there's crossover because a lot of massage therapists are starting to offer the service, but it's not regulated by the massage industry. So this girl, listen to this story. This is such a horrible story. It's
Why does it horrible? Oh, I can't wait.
I say horrible. It's not horrible. I'm doing it. I'm gonna just shoot from memory. Basically, this girl had got in for a cuddle session, right, with her female. Or actually, no, it wasn't a cuddle session. She had a female. I guess massage therapist, and it turned to the cuddle conversation. So she gets a cuddle consultation where she's going to get an hour's worth of cuddling. Now,
okay. Oh wait, I'm going to stop you there. How do you get a consultation on cuddling?
So
you're not actually cuddling. You're just talking about.
They had a conversation about it, and the massage therapist was like, "Well, I don't really do this, but I could do this." And she was like, "Okay."
But how much does it cost?
I don't know. It's like money, like getting a regular massage, but it's dumber. So like those are great, but all right. So she goes
over the love,
and she tells the girl. The massage the cuddlist. They're called cuddlists. They're called cuddlists.
And the cuddly?
I don't know if you get a name, but they're definitely the cuddlist.
Oh, you get a name, it's called Sucker.
She goes,
no, it's the little spoon.
She goes, I was never really held when I was younger. And I want this childlike feeling.
This is just sad, sloppy bitches.
She goes, hang on. She goes, so I'd like to be held. She goes, can I possibly
sweet?
Can you hold me topless? So they both take their shirts off.
All right, now it's getting a little sloppy.
It's still not.
Right.
So it's still not supposed to be sexual. They're spooning. I get not spooning. They're however if you put the face-to-face spoons. So
so
anyway,
it's not spoons. Those aren't spoons anymore. We don't fit together like spoons anymore.
She says at some point, the therapist put her nipple in her mouth, and now she's all indignant and upset. Now it's weird.
Now it's weird.
After talking this massage therapist into cuddling her naked, she got a nipple in her mouth and she's suing.
I would strangle this bitch with her bra. You don't fucking get the fuck out of here.
Which one?
You gonna put these delicious titties near me, and I'm supposed to just be like, I have a job to do. But man, get the fuck out of here. I would hit her with a sack of potatoes. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait a minute. You brought potatoes.
First of all,
you brought potatoes to the cuddly session.
I worked there 5 guys. All right, so
you came with produce. You knew this was going to turn bad. You brought produce. You came with another intention, Trey. You're not a good cuddler.
This is sad. This is sad.
Some people they get
find a motherfucker. You gonna pay a nigga to hold you? You gotta pay to get held.
You know what? I don't trust you as my cuddler. I'm not sure.
I've said it before about the people in the autoerotic asphyxiation. I'm like, why would you not just get a spotter? And then you're like, well, I guess if I knew someone well enough to spot me, they'd probably let me put it in them.
Yes.
That's if we're that close.
No, you know what? If you're doing auto asphyxiation, you don't want somebody watching you.
Not right. You don't.
No, that's not. That's a whole different kink.
But you still need a spotter.
And a bag of potatoes.
Yes.
Apparently,
she got something to stand on.
We've got a whole new kink going on right here. No, this whole hitting people with bag of potatoes.
That ain't no motherfucker. That ain't no deadly weapon.
No. We need to talk about your thing with produce. We need to talk about it because you
talk about it. But I got this shit here in case shit gets sideways. This shit ain't really considered a weapon.
Or you get hungry.
He's like, and also I can stick my dick in him.
Nigga fucking some potatoes. That's hilarious.
You microwave them and then let them cool back down.
Potato skins in this bitch. I'm getting potato skins.
I don't think that's how you get new potatoes.
That's not.
Heyo.
Bro, this is sad. I can't believe this shit is a real thing.
For real.
People are paying to be held.
People pay for.
I didn't get held a lot as a child. Get over it, nigga. Your childhood is not your reality. So don't pay. Go find somebody. But you too motherfucking sloppy of a person.
You're looking at me.
For a motherfucker to want to hold you.
You looking at me.
That's what it
became
is.
a TED Talk. Wow, that was powerful right now.
To be held.
That was legitimately.
You're not supposed to be held. You don't even know that when you being held topless, titties just magically end up in niggas' mouths.
Tell me that was not.
That was not. Your childhood is your past. What the fuck? Holy shit. All right.
All right, a little bit of a palate cleanser
Yeah.
here. Let's just
That's
get some of this on.
It's just like,
Gretchen.
it sounds like she making popcorn and shit.
Sound like Monty Python riding horses.
You gotta be fucking.
They're just Foley artists. They're just.
Yeah. The fuck? Is this fucking Prairie Home Companion? What the fuck?
I fought in your general direction.
This shit is
The
insane.
fuck?
19 million views.
You know what?
Wait,
Speaking of,
it was 13 million a minute ago.
Oh,
Did it go
13.
up
I'm
that
sorry, 13.
fast?
That's how fast.
Holy shit!
I'm about to say,
It's
they
been 6
think
million
like
since
6
we were
million.
watching. Holy shit! We've watched it 6 million
What the
times.
fuck is the world coming to?
It's very short. I just had it on loop.
By the way, if you know the Prairie Home Companion is off the air, right?
Well, it's now.
no, I know it's been replaced with its gay cousin, the fucking Live from Here.
Yes.
And I would listen to the Prairie Home Companion for how awful it was. And Garrison Keillor is a fucking train wreck. Is boring as fuck. The most dullest fucking show
Right.
in the history of man. And then suddenly they said, "Oh, we can make it worse."
They got the
And I
dude
listened
from
to-
Nickel Creek.
I listened to it for the first time the other day, and I was like, "This is the worst fucking thing I've ever heard in my life."
It's
And people are clapping.
it's pretty abysmal.
Yeah.
Tom Papa writes for almost all of
Oh,
it.
God.
Who's a good comic?
Oh, Tom Papa's amazing.
Yeah, he writes for a lot of it, and he has a recurring part on there.
He's
but
a better bread maker.
But the host is
Yeah.
Y'all know that? Tom Papa, motherfucker, make bread from scratch.
what
Y'all didn't know this? Tom Papa,
the comic?
No.
motherfucker, make bread from scratch. He got a cooking show where he just make bread on that shit all day.
What? You should show up with that bag of potatoes,
You can go
and you guys should
knock him
start
over
a show
his fucking
together.
head with it.
What, bread and potatoes?
Why
Is that
bitches?
Bread and potatoes. You just call
Comics and carbs?
Yes.
Is that going to be the show?
Comics and carbs getting fucking nowhere.
Getting,
getting cuddled.
Comics
getting
and carbs.
cuddled. Getting
Comics
cuddled.
and carbs getting cuddled. What? You and comics with carbs getting cuddled.
Cuddled.
You and Tom Papa in a car with your arms around one another, make a potatoes and bread.
Potatoes and bread.
Comics and carbs getting fucking cuddled. God,
That's the saddest
Wait,
shit ever.
You're gonna get an 8-episode
Papa,
deal on Hulu.
You know,
Swear to
you
God.
know Tom Papa as a bread maker versus being a comic. You are the weirdest human being I know.
I know he from Jersey. I know a lot of stuff about
Like,
Tom.
are you talking about Tom Papa, the bread maker?
Exactly. Dude, there's some kids that only know Michael Jordan as Crying Jordan. So they're like,
Fair
yeah,
point.
they go to Crying Jordan, nigga, right there. You was so sad that day. They don't know shit. They're like, what? Triple doubles? Who gives a fuck? 6 championships. Did he cry at all of those? No. Yeah,
Not
Tom
all.
Papa. Tom
Not all.
Papa, the bread maker.
Yeah, sure.
that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever.
He's a bread maker, though.
I got.
We can look it up
Papa's
later.
pumpernickel.
You sure he's not just the breadwinner in his family, and you just misheard it?
Nah, he's a bread. I think he got a cooking show.
Okay.
On
How many types of bread can you make?
Banana,
He
wheat,
shows
white,
that you can
All
make
right.
it from
raisin.
scratch.
Shut up. What's his name on Forrest Gump? What's that character's name? Shit.
Bubba.
Bubba Gump.
Bubba
Bubba-
Gump.
oh, yeah.
Bubba Gump.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
shit. All right. Somebody
Rob's
call.
dying. Rob looked possessed. Rob, you look possessed when you're choking.
All right, Trey, you're supposed to be giving
Holy
the Heimlich,
shit.
not the.
What the fuck? I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to give the Heimlich?
Bro, you all right?
You probably shouldn't be
Dude,
on
if
the
I'm-
mic.
if I'm
probably,
next to
somebody
you,
should be dropping the mic. and
you're
giving
just
him
dead.
Okay.
Damn, Rob blue.
You're the worst people
Rob and this
ever.
bitch blue.
It's like, oh my God, he's dying. No, really, he's dying. No, really. He's dying. We should probably help.
Just in case it was a bit, I didn't want to ruin
Rob
it.
and this bitch looking like a
I thought he was.
Rob's wearing a purple shirt and he
thought
is
he was-
almost purple.
I thought he was just gonna keep coughing until we all came over there, and then he was gonna go. Ha! We gotta get out of here. Kristin, thanks for joining us.
Damn, Rob. You
Holy
almost
shit.
died.
Yeah.
He said you
Welcome
look like
back,
a
Rob. He's
gobstopper.
okay.
More Whiskey Brothers soon.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.